Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. I am Melly. This is Embodied Tarot. And in today's spirit card reading, we are going to figure out what's coming next in your love life. Okay? Like always, we do have 3 piles and 3 crystals for you to choose from. Take a moment to choose the pile or crystal that resonates most with your spirit because that's a message from your higher self. Pile 1 resonates with this Sodalite crystal. Pile 2 resonates with this Amethyst crystal. Pile 3 resonates with this Carnelian crystal. Once you've selected the pile or crystal that resonates most with you, then click on the timestamp in the pinned comment and description box to get to your reading. I'll see you there. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. And in today's spirit card reading, we're going to figure out what's coming next for your love life, okay? And if you chose this blue Sodalite crystal, then this reading is for you. And we are going to tap into your energy and see what your spirit guides, your higher self, God, the universe, your ancestors have to say for you, okay? So pile 1 wants to know what's to come for your love life. Let's see where you're currently at, okay? So what's the energy for pile 1's love life? What is the current energy? Ooh, I saw the 5 of Swords, which is a representation of like recovery. The 5 of Swords in reverse. You want to fix something in your love life. You want to reconcile something. You want peace within your love life. Let's see. What's the come? We have the 7 of Pentacles. You feel like time is running out. The Fool card. You want to start over. And then we have the 5 of Cups. So right now in your life, I feel like you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. It feels like you just want to rip the band-aid off and start over new and fresh. I think that you've been feeling stuck, especially emotionally, on what's been going on in your life right now. When it comes to love, it's just like, when will I have my happy moment? When would I have my happily ever after? When do I get that epiphany that I don't have to work so hard when it comes to love? You're probably asking yourself, am I worthy of love for the most part? And I think that Spirit is saying that your time is coming. You're in the preparation phase when it comes to finding a love that feels authentic, finding a love that feels soft, finding a love that feels gentle. I feel like your partner that you desire to have should be emotionally intelligent, emotionally aware, and they should let you feel safe emotionally. I think that you're very quick to, run when it comes to love, but you want to feel like the person that you're with will see that it is a traumatic response to your life of what you experienced in the past, and you want them to recognize signs and make you feel like, no, you're not leaving me. You want a person who will understand why you act the way that you do, and don't react and match you when you're going through distress, but understand, and then you guys can work things out eventually. You want a person, not to say chase you, but to be there for you. You want to find comfort in your person's arms, a person who is really understanding. With the Fool card energy, that's energy of taking risk, right? So I feel like you definitely feel like you're outside your comfort zone when it comes to love, but it also give me a energy of, you want to be carefree. You want to feel like love has no limits. And it feels like love has been testing your limits for the most part. And you're just like, why is this happening? What have I done? Like, why is this not working? You feel very much stunned when it comes to love. And you want to grow into love. You want to feel love. You want to feel adored. You want to feel like somebody chose you, somebody picked you. And I feel like what Spirit is saying for you right now is that love is happening, love is coming towards you, but you have to be patient with yourself, and you have to be patient with the person that's coming towards you, because they don't want you to mistreat them, okay? When we see the 5 of Cups energy, it's the energy of like pessimistic, it's the energy of sad, it's the energy of focusing on the things that we lost, not recognizing that there are good things that's coming towards us emotionally. You're so fixated on things that made you feel sad that you don't realize, like, how to bounce back, how to recover from something not going right in your life emotionally. It seems like you probably dealt with a lot of loss growing up and you're just tired. You're just really, really tired. You want to have a happiness, innocence. You want to experience puppy love in your life. And you know for a fact that you will experience it, but it's just like when. Because Seven of Pentacles feels like I've done all the hard work. I've done everything that people ask. I know to wash, I know to cook, I know to clean. I know how to take care of myself. I know how to be responsible for others. So why am I not attracting people that see my value and want me? Why do I not feel chosen in this dynamic? And that's where energy is at right now. But could this be a situation of like releasing control and trusting yourself? Could it be? Okay, so that is what you're dealing with right now. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to love, and then we'll figure out what's next in your love life. So what is it that you want them to know, Spirit, when it comes to their love life? The Empress card. The Spirit says focus on yourself and recognize that love do come with conditions. Because the Emperor card is very nurturing. It's the mother, you know? It's the earthly mother that takes care of you, that teach you how to take care of yourself. So Spirit is saying you are neglecting self. What is the reason for that? Is it even worth it? Spirit is saying that the abundance, the luxury, the lives, the vibes that you want, you're not feeling it because you're not giving yourself it. And that's why you feel like it's absent in your spirit, in your mind, your body, and soul. Because you're looking for external validation when it comes to love. But in reality, you need to give it to yourself first. You have all this love to give to everybody else. But for some reason, you're not giving it to yourself. That is so interesting. What else is it, Spirit, that you want them to know when it comes to their love life? The Hierophant. You're not even committal. You probably will run if love comes to your door. If you have the perfect person, the perfect thing that's happening right now to you, you will know how to handle and care for it. And I feel like that's why you feel so rejected when it comes to love, is because you cannot recognize it, because you're running. You want somebody to catch you. You're not as stable as you think or feel when it comes to love. So while your other relationships felt like a burden and you had to be the grown up when it comes to love, it seems like the roles are going to be reversed when it comes to your next love life. The Empress card and the Hierophant card, those energies are just like the love that's coming towards you is not something that you can recognize. It feels like opposite attract. It feels extremely different, but it also feels like you won't really put in the love and the desire and the care to get this type of affection that you want. You aspire to have the Empress energy, you know, Venus energy, Taurus energy, Libra energy, where everything feels fair and impartial, where it feels like love feels so free. It's what you see in the movies, what you read about. But then the Hierophant card is in reverse. It's not something you recognize, because the Hierophant card represents like morals, it represents culture, it represents back in the olden days, like the hierarchies, traditional type of energy. So you aspire to have this, but you're not prepared to maintain it. Okay, so let's ask the actual question. What is actually come for you when it comes to love? What is happening next in your love life? We have the Eight of Wands, so I do see communication opening up. Things moving very swiftly. We have the Knight of Wands and the Death card. I feel like your love life is going to change. It's going to feel more passionate for the most part. You may have to end something, and it's not something that you truly want to end, but you have to let go temporarily for the most part. So changes are coming, right? But you need more play in your life. Your love life needs to be more focused on experiences and memories rather than if they love me, they will do this type of thing. And I feel like Spirit is pushing you towards feeling this way because you haven't been putting yourself first. You haven't been prioritizing yourself. So a lot of changes is needed. A lot of 180s, you know, for the most part. Let's see. If you were supposed to start experiencing life versus once in love, how would that play out in your life right now? We have the Queen of Pentacles. You'll feel valued, okay? You feel like you're, you know, a mother of some sort. You definitely have a very luxurious life when it feels like you're single and mingling. You're gonna feel like you're the catch. You're gonna be very selective because the Queen of Pentacles energy is the energy of a woman who knows her value, or a person who knows their value, a person who doesn't desire to take from others. You know what you bring to the table, and you naturally radiate a higher echelon of people. So I feel like you're gonna be dating intentionally for the most part. You have the Ten of Swords. Something from the past may come back. So you may work on things with an ex-partner of some sort, because the Ten of Swords represents a painful ending. If with it being reversed, it represents something like going back, like it didn't end completely, doors not shut. So you may reopen something from the past. Maybe it's that energy that you have to let go. What else? We have the Eight of Cups, yeah. So what's coming next for your love life is probably you reconciling with somebody from your past that didn't really see your value, that you want them to choose you. You're going to feel chosen, but you have to release and let go of them. Yeah. Epiphanies when it comes to love, seeing the truth beneath it all with the Moon card. In reverse, because the Moon in reverse is epiphany. It's not being fearful anymore when it comes to love. It's not feeling like you're going to be rejected for the most part. And the Five of Pentacles, literally. All these cards at the bottom, starting from the Ten of Swords to the Five of Pentacles, is an indicator of reconciling and working on things and you not feeling abandoned. So I think what's coming next in your love life is you improving things with your current partner, your most recent ex, somebody from the past for the most part, but also you putting yourself first and recognizing your value, not relying on somebody to tell you or show you how you want to be loved. It's no more lessons. You're going to start to put yourself first. And with you putting yourself first, you're going to raise a lot of standards in your love life. And this is going to result in you feeling like you are where you're supposed to be. You're not chasing love anymore. You're not forcing things anymore. You're not begging anymore. You feel where you belong. Ooh. Damn. Is this something that you want, pile one? Let me know in the comment section. Okay. But that's what I have for you now. I'm quick and easy, straight to the point. If you want more of a personal reading, my booking is available on my website. And until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. And in today's spirit card reading, we are going to figure out what's coming next for you when it comes to love. So if you chose this amethyst crystal, then this is your message from your spirit team, your higher self, God, the universe, and your ancestors. The first thing I want to do is I want to tap into what is your current energy when it comes to love. And if it resonates most with you, then you continue to watch. If it doesn't, probably pick another pile and see what the message is for you, okay? So let's see, what is your current energy when it comes to love? What is pile one's current energy when it comes to love? Ooh, we have the Six of Swords, the Fool card in reverse. And then we have the Justice card. Ooh. So I feel like this energy goes towards people who are probably in a long-term committed relationship, possibly marriage, somebody who you want to be married to, or it could be somebody from like your childhood for the most part. There's a lot of air sign energy, heavy on the Libra vibes, also Aquarius, and we also have Gemini energy that's popping up for this pile. What I'm seeing is that it feels like your love life feels like it's up in the air, or it feels like you're so close to get peace when it comes to love, but you feel like something is missing. And it also comes off as, you know, when you finally have it all, but then you feel incomplete, or you're just like, I shouldn't feel this way. I should show more gratitude towards what I have. And you're trying your best to feel like grateful, but something feels empty and you don't understand. I think that what's coming next to your relationship is understanding when it comes to love and the role that you play in your relationship and what your partner actually wants. I see you actually speaking to your partner that you're with or you're about to be with, and you guys actually figuring out things, whether it's documentation, whether it's long-term plans and goals, whether it's buying something new. I see you and your partner having a contract of some sort and y'all fixing things. Some of y'all is on like a legal process of some sort. So also figuring that out also, that's gonna happen. Interesting. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you when it comes to your love life. Spirit, what do you want, Kyle, to know when it comes to your love life? We have the Three of Cups. You gotta be more selfish when it comes to your love life. Why is it that you feel isolated? That's so crazy in a Temperance card. What is going on with your love life, pal, too? The Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. You want attention from somebody or something and they're avoiding you. And it's low-key driving you crazy. It's low-key making you feel like you're feeling depleted. I definitely feel like this pal is like, this pal, you have to talk to your partner. That's simply put. You have to tell your partner your grievance with them and what's going on. Even if you feel like they're not being receptive or they can't be heard or they're not listening to you, I think that you need to articulate yourself. Because we have a lot of energy when it comes to communication and working things out. The Temperance card is showing that things are not in balance for the most part. The Three of Cups doesn't feel like there's a community involved in happiness. The Seven of Pentacles feel like you're waiting in vain. The Knight of Swords is that let's get it going. Come on, let's put some thoughts and work into it. The Six of Pentacles is feeling like you guys are sharing things for the most part, and the Commitment card is right there. I feel like your partner is completely committed towards you. However, you guys are not really seeing eye to eye right now. And it's causing a lot of like feeling like you're up in the air. So the energy right now for you, that's what I want you to know, is that you have to articulate things with your partner. You guys have to really sit down and figure things out. If you guys let's like have no intentions when it comes to a relationship, then there's no end goal. Things are not going to go in the way that you guys both want and need for the most part. So let's ask the question, what's to actually come for this connection? What does Spirit want you to know? What's to come for this connection, Spirit? We have the King of Swords still. So absence of thoughts, absent communication. The Wheel of Fortune. I don't really see much changing in this connection over the next few months. The Five of Pentacles, feeling a loss. Oh man. The Page of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords. Not having trust. Probably stepping out the relationship. And the Knight of Swords. I feel like at the end of the day, you're going to feel peace with yourself when it comes to your love life. But what's concerning and what's hurtful is that I feel like you may consider leaving your partner. Taking a space, getting your own time to yourself. I think that you're honestly just like over it. You know, and maybe that's why we're having the Justice card and Hierophant card. Because Justice card is like legal issues, making things fair, making things balanced. The Hierophant card is that commitment, you know, if you guys are actually married. The King of Swords is saying like, I don't know if your person's playing mind games with you, but they're not being completely open and honest when it comes to this connection, when it comes to this relationship for the most part. I feel like your person messes with you mentally, and you're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I think that you're finally realizing that you could do better by yourself. So what's coming next for your love life is you making a big decision whether you want to stay or go, whether it's worth it to stay in this connection, whether it's something that you truly desire, is something to make you happy. You're going to ask yourself, am I willing to spend the next few months, years with this person? Do I still want to have this family? So for you, pile number 2, what I'm seeing is that you have to really figure out what you want when it comes to this connection and if it's really worthy. Let's pull some more cards. I'm going to ask what your person actually wants, what you want, and then the energy between both of you guys. Let me clean this up and then let's pull more cards. Okay, pile 2, let's get more clarification when it comes to this energy between you and your person. So what do your person want? They want to heal things. Okay. What do you ultimately want? Ooh, you want to end things. Oh, snap. Or you want to experience something new, a new phase in love. You want to start over. Okay. So I'm seeing you want to start over or start something new. They also want to heal things, reconcile things, work on things. Okay. What is the energy between both of you guys for the connection? What is the energy for both? You guys both feel abandoned. Huh. It's interesting because you guys both want the same thing, but you guys both feel stuck. There's a blockage. The Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot card in reverse. Nobody is really taking the necessary step to move forward. One person is relying on like spirituality, you know, and having faith that it's going to work out. Probably manifesting, probably praying. And another person is over here just like, I'm going to put the work in. Let's go on dates. Let's talk. And I feel like that's the disconnect. You guys are not effectively hearing each other. And I guess that's why communication kept popping up. It's needed for you guys' relationship. It's needed, and it's needed badly. So let's ask this. If you guys were to effectively communicate and say what you want, need, and let each other know what y'all desire in a connection, what's to come for your love life? The Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. I think that you guys will grow. I see you guys actually working things out and falling back in love with each other. The Knight of Swords energy is somebody being very active and trying to see what works. Somebody being very slow with Knight of Pentacles and practical, and then using those forces to combine to get what you guys want and need. So if you desire to have this Two of Cups energy of like having my soulmate, having my partner, feeling like I'm in love, then communication is needed. And when you communicate, don't blame each other. You know, listen and understand and give. Be open to receiving. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Hope I was able to give you clarity, guys, and confirmation. And until next time, remember who loves you. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. And in today's card reading, we're going to figure out what's coming next for your love life. And I did see that you chose the Carnelian Flower Agate Crystal. So let's see what the Tower card have to say on what's happening next for your love life, okay? So Spirit Guide, Ancestors, what is happening next for pile 3 love's life? I think for this video, I want to start off by figuring out what is your current energy when it comes to love, message from spirits, and then what's to actually come for your love life. Okay, so let's do that. So what is pile 3 current energy when it comes to love? Ooh, we have the 8 of Cups, the Hermit, and the Chariot card. I feel like you're playing hopscotch. I feel like this is your perfect time to date and have fun. I feel like you know what you want. You don't know if you want to have it, desire, or keep it. You're kind of scared of it. But you still desire independence type of thing. I think that a part of you is still stuck in the past. A part of you want to move on. And you are tugging with the realization of this energy. And I think that's what's going on with you. Does this make sense? This is going towards Virgo and also Cancer. A splash of the water signs, so also Scorpio and Pisces energy is popping up. So that is going on. I'm seeing your energy. If it's resonate, keep watching. If it doesn't resonate, then I invite you to watch a different pile if you are drawn to a different pile, or get a private reading. So the Hermit card is introspection. It's healing. It's looking in to see what's going on when it comes to love. It's you observing love for the most part. The Chariot card is the need to take action and move forward, but it has Cancer energy, and Cancer energy is very nurturing, it's very loving. So I feel like you have a desire to have or experience love, and care, but you're kind of still stuck on something emotionally, or maybe somebody's stuck on you and they haven't let you go on energetically. So the reason why things have not been moving forward when it comes to your love life is because somebody in the shadow is still lurking attached to you, whether you want them, whether they want you. And that's really affecting how you perceive, enjoy, and receive love. So you're asking yourself, am I the problem? Is it me? And you're just like, I can't figure it out. Like, I want to move on. I want to receive love. I am going to have love this way. My love life's going to look this way. You're very intentional. You're very bold. You're very direct and forward. However, something is happening behind the scene that you haven't realized yet. You haven't changed your perspective on it yet. And that's what's causing you feel a bit delayed when it comes to love. That is interesting. Um, Spirit, what message do you have for Pal 3 when it comes to your love life? The Five of Swords, arguments, disagreements when at all costs. Look at different perspective of conversation. So not only is it important for you to hear and receive what somebody is saying, also what are they not saying in their message? What are they projecting that you haven't realized yet, that you haven't really received yet, for the most part? Because the Five of Swords energy, it's a mental battle. And it's a mental battle between you and multiple peoples in perspective. So I feel like Spirit is saying that you have a lot of people that has your attention, but you also have a lot of people who are still tugging on your energy. So you may have to cut those cords. What else is going on? We have the Six of Cups. You want to move forward, but you're having a hard time because somebody there is pulling your energy. Spirit is recognizing this. You want mature, grown love. And the Empress card. You realize that you overgave within a connection. You're no longer willing to do that anymore. And Spirit is saying that we receive and recognize this. And I feel like Spirit is saying that maybe the focus shouldn't be on love per se when it comes to your love life, but treating people fairly, treating people with honest. I feel like Spirit wants you to realize people's characters when it comes to relationships, when it comes to affection, when it comes to, just feeling like you belong with a person. Because oftentimes people wear a mask, and some people wear a mask for 3 months, some people wear a mask for a very long time, for years. So Spirit is saying, I know what you see. I respect what you see. I know what you know. However, look at it from a different perspective when it comes to your love life, because not everything is as clean cut and clear as you may imagine it or as you may want it to be. Just because you're authentic and you know, see and vision everything that's best in people doesn't mean people do that for you. They don't give you the same grace. That's so interesting. Let's see what Spirit has to say about what's to come next in your love life while you're actually here. So let's see. Spirit, what do you want Power to know on what's to come next for their love life? Not you being anxious. Not you being blocked off. You're awaiting something. What's to come next for the Two of Cups? Aw. The thought of love scares you so much, but it's something that you're willing and open to. That's crazy. Yeah, I love this for you. I'm not even gonna lie. I love this for you. I feel like you're going to be in a committed relationship with a person. I see you being emotionally available to somebody. It's going to feel like it's addicting. It's going to feel like you met this person before. It's going to feel like deja vu for the most part. It could feel like codependency, unhealthy attachment, but it feels so good to be bad. Like you have your confidence for the most part. And I feel like this person could be probably a little bit older than you for the most part, or they're going to bring that spark back into your life. I feel like your love life is going to feel fulfilled finally for the most part. And what's coming next is lots of intimacy, lots of fun, lots of shared experiences, lots of I'm detached. I'm in my la la land. I am dreaming. I have the love and the life that I desire for the most part. I see you going through life being happy. So whatever you're manifesting right now, you're actually going to receive it. However, it's going to feel like it's too good to be true. I do want to clarify what this Nine of Swords is about. Because why are you anxious when it comes to love? And if it's going to work out in your favor? That makes no sense. So, Spirit, can you clarify this Nine of Swords energy, please? We have the Nine of Cups. That's crazy. Do you want to be single? You want to be in a relationship? What is it? Oh, you want your cake and eat it too. And the thought of being with somebody that could possibly take away your independence or make you feel responsible for their energy, for their love, scares you. You're scared of love. Oh my gosh. You're scared of what it could bring to you, the emotions going to bring up. You're not prepared for it. It's a control thing. You want to control the love that you receive, and it feels like you can't control it. And you don't want to feel too attached to your person. But Spirit is saying that this is going to feel very mature. And even if your person don't say much or don't do much, you have to look at it from a different perspective. That's crazy. That's crazy. So let me ask this. What can you do to feel secure within your connection that's coming up? Feeling like you actually have your soulmate. The Ace of Cups. Welcoming new experiences. That's Ace of Cups energy. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups energy is a new phase in love. So you have to welcome it to feel calm. That's just it. Do you have a love offer coming your way? And the only thing you could do is say yes or no to this love offer. Don't try to package it the way that you want. Don't try to be too controlling. Just receive it. You've been asking, you've been praying, you've been looking in, you've been introspecting. You've been doing so much when it comes to love. So it's kind of like a slap in the face when you don't receive what you've been asking for. So very mindful of your manifestations, your prayers that you're doing when it comes to love. If you feel the need to detach. But what I'm seeing what's coming for you next in love is you feeling at peace, at home, in love with somebody. But you have to relax the thoughts that you tell yourself. Because whatever you think, whatever you feel passionately, whatever you view in your mind's eye, is what your brain will create for your reality. So with your thoughts manifest your reality. So change your mindset. But nevertheless, this is beautiful. Let me know if it resonates. I'm intrigued. I want this. I hope when I rewatch this video, I choose this pile. It's the best pile. But that's what I have for you, pile number 3. If you enjoyed this reading, let me know in the comment section. Until next time, remember who loves you. Bye.